They said the old stage at Pelusium Hall was cursed, not by ghosts, but by belief. When the master of mass, Cambys, brought his troupe to the city, he promised a performance unlike any other. A mirror to your soul, a play you'll fear to interrupt. The hall filled that night with priests, nobles, and common folk, all eager, all unaware that what they worshipped would soon be turned against them. Behind the curtain, Cambys whispered to his actors. They did not carry swords or props that night. They carried symbols, the faces of the gods themselves, painted on masks of glass and bone. When the lights dimmed, the play began. Each actor stepped forward wearing the visage of Bastet, the feline goddess, radiant and serene. The crowd gasped. The priests rose in outrage, but stopped. They could not speak against their goddess's face. Cambys smiled from the wings. Belief, he murmured, is the easiest chain to wear. As the actors performed, the mask began to glow, or so it seemed, reflecting the firelight in ways that looked alive. The audience fell silent, paralyzed between reverence and terror. Then came the final act. One by one, the masks cracked, releasing a hiss like breath. The actors froze, their faces now blank, erased, as if the gods themselves had reclaimed what was theirs. When the curtain fell, the crowd was no longer a crowd. Each seat was filled with stillness. On the stage, only the broken mask remained, and Cambys, bowing to an audience of believers, turned statues. He had not stolen their souls. He had only shown them what they already worshipped. The tape arrived without a return address, just a plain envelope sealed with wax. Inside, a film reel. On its label, in fading ink, Pelusium Hall, final performance. Mira almost threw it away. She told herself she was done chasing ghosts, done with stories that pretended to be case studies. But the name Pelusium caught her eye. It wasn't a theater she recognized, not in any archive or record. Still, something in her gut whispered, play it. The projector stuttered to life. The image trembled. Black and white, grain bleeding at the edges. On the screen, a man bowed. His mask shimmered like wet glass. Cambys. The audience clapped. Then the sound began to warp, the applause looping like breathing. Each time it replayed, it grew softer, until Mira realized it wasn't applause anymore. It was whispering. She froze the frame. In the corner of the image, a reflection. Her reflection, not in the projector's glass, but inside the film itself. She leaned closer. Her face on the reel blinked. Then the words appeared on screen. Every belief has a mirror. Every mirror has a keeper. The room went cold. Her laptop's screen flickered, showing not the film but a stage. Red velvet, cracked porcelain masks in the seats. And standing at center stage, Cambys, holding a mask that looked just like hers. Dr. Adeyemi, he said, his voice clear through static. You've spent years helping people face their truths. He raised the mask. Shall we see if you can face yours? The camera turned, showing a second figure behind Mira. Her reflection again, smiling faintly, as if waiting for her cue. Then the screen cut to black. Only one sentence burned across it, handwritten in white ink. The play isn't over until you take off the right mask.